What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you simplifying fractions. So here we're given this fraction 4/8. And here in our hint area, it says, how else can we rewrite this fraction? So we're going to do this in 2 steps here. So our first step is we're going to find the factors, is our fill in the blank. We're going to find the factors of the numerator and the denominator. So our first step is we're going to find the factors of 4. So you might recognize this as a factor rainbow that you used to do. So our factors are 1 times 4 gives us 4, and 2 times 2 gives us 4. So we know that our factors for 4 are 1, 2, and 4. And our factors for 8, we know that 1 times 8 gives us 8, and 2 times 4 gives us 8. But we also know that 4 times 2 gives us 8. We don't have to rewrite that. So here we made a factor list here. For factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. And our second step here is we're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. And so we're going to look at both factor lists here, our factors of 4 and factors of 8. What is the biggest number that these have in common? So we know that 4 and 4 are the biggest numbers that they share in common, or the greatest common factor. So it says we're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 4/8, and we're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the same factor of 4. And so when we do this, we're going to 4 divided by 4 gives us 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So when we simplify 4/8, it becomes 1/2. So now we have simplified 4/8 is equal to 1/2. Let's see how many different times we can rewrite the fraction 1/2. So the way we do this, if we write 1/2, if we multiply the top and the bottom by the same number, what we're doing is we are creating equivalent fractions. So if we multiply the top and the bottom by 2, 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So 1/2 is the same as 2/4. What happens if we multiplied it by 3, the top and the bottom by 3? We have 3/6. And we can keep going. You can pick any number to multiply the top and the bottom by, and all we are doing is we are rewriting this fraction 1/2. All we're doing is rewriting it. So we could pick any number. So you can do 1/2 times 20 over 20. So we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by the same number. That equals 1 times 20 is 20. 2 times 20 is 40. So you could try any number that you want. 1/2. And we can multiply by 15. So if we do 1 times 15, that equals 15. And 2 times 15 is 30. So all we're doing here is we're creating equivalent fractions for our fraction 1/2. So now it is your turn. You're given the fraction 6/10, and you're going to go ahead now use step 1 and step 2. First step is you're going to find the factors of the numerator and the denominator, and then you're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. So let's go ahead and try this now. So we're going to come up with the factors for our numerator, which is 6. So we can do 1 times 6 gives us 6, and 2 times 3 gives us 6. So we listed out our factors of 6. are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And our factors of 10 are 1 times 10 gives us 10. And 2 times 5 gives us 10. So we listed out the factors in step 1. And step 2 now is we're going to pick the greatest common factor here for 6 and 10. So the greatest common factor they share in common is 2. So what that means now is we're going to divide our fraction 6/10. We're going to divide the top and the bottom by the greatest common factor of 2. And that comes out to 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And so we've simplified the fraction. 6/10 all the way down in its simplest form is 3/5.